Hello everyone, welcome to video number 5 in the Map of the Month workshop, map making workshop series, and we're doing the United States. So we're going to devote a whole episode to the compass rose today. And we've done a lot of work on the map, but I think we can say, let's check it 10 minutes. We'll try to do a whole episode on just the compass rose, which is a very important part of the map. So we have already labeled the northern point of the compass rose, and I'm actually going to highlight it with a yellow to make it sort of show up a little bit better. I use the word Atlantic to kind of get that N at the top of the compass rose, which represents north. Okay, so you probably are familiar with the directions, but I'll go through them one at a time. We have north at the top. Opposite of north would be south, so capital S. Over here we have west and east. Never eat shredded wheat. That's a good way to remember. Or soggy waffles. You can decorate those letters a little. Put some of those little decorative touches on it, little serifs they call them. And we can put a little yellow on each one of these to make it kind of stand out. Now these are called your cardinal directions, and we also like to label the intermediate direction as well, which is northeast, right in between the north and the east, southeast, southwest, northwest. Okay, let me read that a little bit better. Try to do it as neat as possible. You might want to make sure you have a sharp pencil too. Always good to have a sharp point. Okay, sometimes not too sharp though. Anyway. Let's review that one more time. North, south, west, east, and then we have the intermediate directions. Now, you can add a little color to the compass rose too if you want to decorate a little bit. But I also want to show you how to draw a compass rose from scratch if you've never done that before. It's a fun way to create a compass rose, and all it takes is just a steady hand and pencil. And flip your map over to the back, and we'll go through it step by step. Just pick if you want to center it, that's kind of nice. You don't have to make it too big, and you don't have to make it don't make it too small, but you're going to make a plus sign. Nice straight line going down. And try to draw it as straight as possible. And then we'll draw another one going this direction. It looks like a big plus sign. You want them to be roughly the same length. Now, some people like to get out a ruler and measure and whatnot. You don't have to do that though. You can just do it freehand if you'd like. If you like using a ruler, that's fine. If you want a straight edge to draw the lines really straight, I like to do it freehand. Okay, after the plus sign, I want you to put 4 dots right about there, a little ways from the intersection, just a little bit away from that where the lines cross. Okay, now once you have that, it's easy. We're just going to connect the dot. We're going to start at the top of the line and write down, aim for the dot below. I'll go nice and slow. Okay, we're going to do it on this side too. So you have like a little point sticking up. Okay, now I'll jump down to the bottom, and you can start at the dot if you like and aim for the end of the line. That works too, or you can start here and go up to the dot. All right, that gives us 2 points. Now we can turn our paper a little bit and do this side. All of a sudden we have 3 points so far. You can see a star starting to form, 4-pointed star. All right, there we have a nice symmetrical 4-pointed star. Everything is nice and even on both sides. Now, 4 points is good, but 8 is even better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line right through the middle. Start right about here, not too far out, and go right to the center, all the way to the other side, and out about the same distance. So you're kind of drawing an X right through the middle. Look, all of a sudden we have a nice 4-pointed star, but we're gonna turn that into an 8-pointed star. All you need to do is put 2 lines like that, like a V shape, on each one of these lines that sticks out. Okay, here we have a line extending out. We're just going to draw 2 on an angle like that, and all of a sudden you have an 8-pointed star. Okay, and now we can put our directions once again, starting with north, south. If you want to decorate those letters, you can do it this way too. If you want to put little curly cues at the bottom, like that, or you can, the way we did on the front, we just put these little lines like this. You can make your own font if you want. Okay, I think they call that a typographer. You can sort of design your own letters to kind of make your compass rose look a little fancier. Okay, and don't forget your intermediate points, northeast, southeast, southwest. And, we've been referring to the regions on the front of the map, so you can kind of see how these correspond to the southwest part of the country, the northeast part of the country, the southeast. So these intermediate points come in handy. Okay, one more, northwest. Now we've got got a couple minutes left. I always like to decorate the compass rose. Now you can do it with any colors you like, any patterns, however you want to do it. What I do is I pick a couple of colors that I like, and I like to alternate. I might start with an orange. Okay, then I'll jump over to the opposite side. Now remember, this is just one way of coloring your compass rose. Once you're done, you can do it any old way you like, but this is my favorite way to do it. I alternate the colors like this. Okay, and then I could switch it up with another color. Maybe I'll go with a got a nice peach color here. Okay, so you've got a lot of little sections to color in. Okay, now if you want to use the same colors on on the side over here, this would be orange. This one, and then I would do this one and we get another orange. Here's a okay, we'll finish this up. Only take a minute. Now you can, once you get the hang of making your own compass rose, you can add them to any maps that you make. Usually north would be oriented at pointing up on the map. Now we may end up, you might even put a second one on the front of this map. Let's make this one orange, using that alternating pattern. So this would be orange. And this would be orange. One more. All right, and okay, I'll just do a couple more. Let's say we'll do this one. All right, and let me just sharpen my pencil a little. I'm going to finish these last two sections. Remember, you can use any colors you want. The main thing is to just try to make it as neat as possible. But this adds a really nice decoration to your map. And you can always go over it a second time and catch any spots you missed. But there you have a nice compass rose. And if you wanted to do it again on the front, you could make another one over here, or maybe up in the, like if you want to squeeze one in over here or up in the top corner. You already have one already, but it's fun to have a second one if you'd like. And you can decide if you want to add another compass rose to your map. All right, well that was an easy way to decorate your map a little bit and experiment making your own compass roses, and try to come up with some of your own designs as well. Okay, all right, thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.